All right, everybody, how is it going? It is Tuesday, October 30th, 2018, and we just finished with Week 8, so that means it's Week 9, and we got some games to pick, so let's just jump into our Week 9 NFL Pick'em video. For the bye weeks, we got Cincinnati Bengals, Arizona Cardinals, Indianapolis Colts, Philadelphia Eagles, New York Giants, and the Jacksonville Jaguars. A lot of bye teams. If your favorite team's not playing this week, catch one of their division rivals playing, so they lose. You can root against your fucking most hated team this week. That's always fun to do if your team's on a bye week. That only means there's 13 games this week as 6 teams are off. So you got a little bit of a limited palette for this week of games, but that's all right. Still got some NFL, so not much to worry about. We have Thursday night football. Let's just see what we got. We have the Oakland Raiders going to San Francisco to play the 49ers. The 1 and 6 Raiders, the 1 and 7 San Francisco 49ers. This is going to be a shitty game. Sorry to everybody who likes these teams. Another battle of the irrelevance, as we like to say when we have two loser teams playing each other. I'm going to take the Raiders, of course, in this game because the 49ers are garbage. So give me the Oakland Raiders 24, San Francisco 49ers 15. They're not that good without Jimmy G, without McKinnon. This team is just kind of trashed up right now. They're not going to win many games. They might go 1 and 15. Only win over the Lions, of course. Of course, it's the Lions. Let's go to the Sunday 1 p.m. games. No London games this week, thank God. So all the games are at normal 1 p.m. start times, unless it's 4 o'clock or Sunday or Monday night. Now we have opening up the Sunday 1 p.m. games. We have Pittsburgh Steelers and Baltimore Ravens. The Steelers, sorry, are 4-2-1, and the Ravens are 4-4. I'm going to say the Steelers take this in a close one, 24-20, even though it is in Baltimore, and that kind of puts a little bit more favoritism toward the Ravens. I still think the Steelers are going to take this game. As I've said before, we are in the middle of the decline of the Joe Flacco era. He's on his way out. He did not play well last week, and they lost. And he didn't really play all too well against the Saints, and they lost. So we're looking at, like I said a couple videos ago when I said the Saints would blow out this Ravens team, we are in the decline of Joe Flacco. We are going to see Lamar Jackson eventually take over this team this year, and this is just going to push it further towards Lamar time in Baltimore. Say bye-bye to Joe, 24-20. Let's see, we have the Chicago Bears going to play the Buffalo Bills. Um, so the Bills are hosting the Bears in this game, and I think the Bears are going to win this pretty handily, 27-12. And to improve, they'll be four. They're 4-3 right now. The Bills are of course 2-6. They just got beat up on Monday Night Football by the Patriots. Their offense really can't put the ball in the end zone, so I think they're only going to kick about 4 field goals in this game. The Bears, of course, they'll rely on their defense, and they'll have their more than capable offense put up some decent points against these Buffalo Bills, who have an all right defense, I guess, this year. It's pretty underrated, all things considered. They didn't really let the Patriots, I believe they didn't put up an offensive touchdown. They put up one offensive touchdown last night. It wasn't pretty for the Patriots. So 27-12 is a fair game, I think, for the Bears to win. Then we have the Tampa Bay Buccaneers going and playing the Carolina Panthers. So the Panthers are hosting the Buccaneers. Ryan Fitzpatrick will start for the Buccaneers in this game. I don't think it'll matter much for the 3-4 Bucks, as they will lose to the Panthers 5-2. Uh, they'll lose about. It'll be a 35-28 game. Pretty high scoring affair, I think, as the Panthers defense does give up a lot of points, and Fitzpatrick is a pretty decent player. They have some kind of weird chemistry thing with him at quarterback down in Tampa, but I don't think it'll matter. Carolina's 5-2. They look really good this year. Give me the Panthers again, 35-28. Let's see, Kansas City and Cleveland. Cleveland's hosting Kansas City in what should be a messy ass football game. I have the Chiefs winning 42-24. Of course, the Chiefs are 7-1. The Browns are 2-5-1. They're going to have their defensive coordinator now as the interim head coach. So Greg Williams is the new head coach. This is his first game. Congratulations, you're now a head coach in the NFL. What's your reward? You get to play the fucking Kansas City Chiefs. Good luck. Enjoy 2-6-1 Kansas City, because you're not winning this one. It'll be 42-24, and that's being very generous to Kansas, or to the Browns. I'm only giving them the 24-24 thing because of the fact that they're at home. That's literally all that I'm doing. That's the reason. It's really generous. The Sunday 1 p.m. games continued. We have the Jets playing the Dolphins in Miami, so There's a little bit. This game was a little hard to figure out just because of the fact that it was in Miami. But I think the Dolphins are not as good as the Jets, and this game will prove it. I think they're the same team, to be fairly honest. Like neither team is that good, but they're the same version of each other. The Jets just, I don't know. There's just something missing on both of these teams that are making them halfway good. The Jets give up a lot of points, so do the Dolphins. I don't know. They're messes. But the Jets mess will beat the Dolphins mess 40 to 34. Darnold will have a good game. I think both teams will have a good game except the defenses. This is going to be this is a shootout basically. This will be a shootout, which I think the Jets will take. I don't know. There's just something weird about both of these teams. I just don't know what it is. Then we have the Minnesota Vikings hosting the Detroit Lions. Um, this will be a very close game, I think. I think these teams are pretty evenly matched as the Vikings appeared a little overrated in the offseason with some of the pieces they added, how complete they looked, but they kind of struggled with the strength of their schedule this year, as have the Lions. The Lions seem kind of incomplete on defense. So we'll see how the Vikings respond to that weak run game, um, or the run defense anyway. This will be a very good game, I think, a lot better than what it probably looks like on paper. So I think the Vikings though will take this game from the Lions 28 to 20, even though it hurts me to say that. I think the Vikings take it because they're at home. I just think the home field in this game is going to make the difference in the series. I think they split the series overall, but no one's winning on the road in this one. And then we have the Redskins hosting the Atlanta Falcons, and what'll be a pretty open and shut game. I think the Redskins will win 24 to 17 over the Atlanta Falcons, who are struggling pretty bad this year. They're 3-4. Of course, the Redskins are in first place at 5-2 in their division. I think Atlanta's in last place or tied for last with the Buccaneers. So whatever about that. But yeah, so give me the Redskins 24 with their great defense over these Atlanta Falcons, who aren't playing that well at all. Let's jump ahead to the Sunday 4 p.m. games now. We have the Houston Texans traveling to Denver to play the Broncos in what should be a pretty good matchup. I think the Houston Texans take this game 31 to 28 over the Broncos. It could be a game-winning field goal in overtime. It could be a game-winning field goal like in the second quarter or some shit that comes out to be the difference. But I think it'll be about a field goal difference in this game, no matter what the score is. The Texans will take it, and they're 5-3. The Denver Broncos are 3-5, kind of struggling on offense a bit this season. Texans seem to be red hot. I think they've won 5 straight after a really bad start. That's why I'm picking them. They're red hot. Broncos are, and they probably won't have Demaryius Thomas. So depending on if he gets traded anywhere today by the trade deadline, we'll see how that plays out. So give me the Texans again over the Broncos, 31 to 28. Um, and then we have the Seattle Seahawks hosting the Los Angeles Chargers. I do think this is going to be a win for the Seattle Seahawks. It's at home, which is a big advantage for Seattle. Los Angeles is coming off a bye week in which they didn't perform too well against Tennessee on the road in London, or all the way in London, or I guess you want to call on the road. But the Chargers are 5-2, and the Seahawks are 4-3, coming off a pretty dominant win in Detroit, where they controlled the turnover battle and the time of possession. Wilson had a perfect passer rating. I think they carry on with that kind of momentum, and they take on the Chargers and win in a pretty close game of 28 to 24. That's kind of the drawback score when a game's very close. This is going to be a very good game, so watch for this game to be on. Like I would watch this game because it's probably just going to be a fun game to watch. Two very capable offenses, a very good Seattle defense, a very underrated Chargers defense. It'll be a good one. Again, though, Seahawks 28, Chargers 24. And then we have the Rams and the Saints in what will be the game of the week. This one took me about 10 minutes just looking at all the stuff about it. And I think the Rams are going to win this game in what will probably be a shootout. I don't think defenses are going to be required in this game. The Rams are 8-0 on a high-powered offense. The Saints are 6-1 on a high-powered offense. We're going to see a lot of that. I don't really know why I think the Rams are going to win over the Saints. It came down to a gut feeling, to be fair. I just think the Rams have a little bit more firepower on offense than the Saints do. And I think their defense is a little bit more capable after the way it played against Aaron Rodgers. So I don't really know. I don't know. This one was tough. I'm going to go with the Rams 38 over the Saints 35. 3 points isn't really much of a swing for me. Like if I say if it's anything over 3 points, I'm pretty sure who's winning. If it's 3 points or under, I'm not 100%. This one was a hard one. I want the Rams 38-35 over the Saints. Sunday and Monday Night Football. Let's go ahead and get Sunday night out of the way. The New England Patriots are hosting the Green Bay Packers, and I'm giving the Packers a little bit more respect than they actually deserve in this game. This probably actually won't be the score. It'll probably be like 38 to fucking 4 or 5 or whatever the shit. God, I hate the Packers. But they did play the Rams very well, so I gave them a little bit more respect than they deserve. And I said the Patriots will win 27-20 on prime time to finally put to rest this stupid goddamn debate that shouldn't be going on. Rodgers is nowhere near Tom Brady's level of skill. Rodgers is a lucky quarterback with one Super Bowl and has choked in every single playoff run since. You guys can fight that out in the comments. I don't care. Rodgers is 0-37 against winning teams when trailing by more than a point in the fourth quarter. Yeah, that Rams game gets added onto that. It was 0-38 now. Just remember that. And Tom Brady wins against those situations more than he loses. And this is in Foxborough, so there's no chance in hell for these Packers, especially if they get behind. What's Rodgers going to do? Choke and blame the kickoff team? Oh no, a guy fumbled on the kickoff, so that's the reason we lost. What about the 4 quarters before that? You know, all those plays before that that you could have taken a huge lead, but you guys choked in the second half. Oh yeah, okay. Best team in football. Best quarterback, right? Fuck the Packers. Goddamn gar. I should go back and change this. I'm actually going to change it. It's going to be 38-10 with the Patriots beating the Packers. 38-10. Forget this 27-20 bullshit. 38-10. 38-10 will be the final in that game with fucking Aaron Rodgers hopefully getting whatever. Fuck him. He's not Tom Brady. He'll never be Brady. He'll never win another Super Bowl. Sorry. He's Jay Cutler with the Super Bowl ring. Go ahead and fight that one out too. Tennessee Titans for Monday Night Football. Tennessee Titans will travel to the Dallas Cowboys, and the Cowboys will go ahead and lose this game at home in what'll probably be a weird defensive struggle. I don't know why I feel this game will not have any offense. It's going to be a bunch of field goals. These two teams, whatever, they both depend on the run pretty hard. Both quarterbacks are playing pretty poor this season. I don't know why. I don't know, 15-12 with the Titans winning. I've seen crazy shit with these Titans this year. They're a very weird team, so I want this, and they probably want revenge after that London game. So give me the Titans, 15-12, in a pretty good football game for if you like defense. But all right, so those are all the games for that week. So let's look at our 2018 NFL season pick'em record. We're sitting at 70, 48, and 2 with the 2 ties this year, of course. Pretty great record. It could be a little bit better. Let's hope to improve on it this week. Hopefully, I didn't pick a bunch of bad games, too emotionally based, except for maybe the Packers and Patriots, as I'm not the biggest Packers fan. Sorry to anyone who's a Packers fan. I get a little emotional when I talk about your team. But yeah, those are my Week 9 NFL picks. I really hope you guys enjoy those. If you like this video, please leave a like on the video. If you are new here, please subscribe. If you disagree with any of my picks, let me know down in the comments below. If you like the picks and want to talk about your picks, or you want to go over something that I said in the video, make sure you comment down below. If you just want to talk, comment down below. If you've seen the videos in the past, I'm very interactive with everything everybody tries to say. Even if you have something nasty to say, I'll try to reply, give you some kind of banter back and forth. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you've been enjoying the videos we're doing. I really appreciate all the new subscribers and all the new and all the views you guys give and all the comments. I enjoy it. I hope you guys do the same with this video. Let's try to get it to, let's see, let's go for 500 views on this one. Let's stay conservative because we've been doing so well on them. But let's hope for 500. Thank you guys so much for keeping up with the channel and viewing the videos. And you have a great day. And hopefully you have a good week 9 in your picks. Let me know down below who you got. Have a good one.